Hello everybody, Brian back with a Kaspa KAS token update here. We're going to take a look at this chart here and see what's happening with our wedge and see if we can figure out what's going on here, okay? We're going to see if we could possibly be having a fake out. You will see them a lot in this market, and I'm going to show you the measured moves either way this thing goes with this wedge formation. Okay, so first off, I'm going to go to the Kaspa, right to their website here. Okay, they have a alpha release. The current LineX binary will not run on LineX version. This will be fixed ASAP. In the meantime, such LineX users must compile themselves according to README instructions. Alright, they also integrated on Tangem. Tangem is a next-gen hardware wallet with cutting-edge technology. Tangem hardware wallet integrating Tangem, one of the world's most secure and reliable hardware wallets with the Kaspa ecosystem, marks a significant milestone for KAS holders, miners, and users. Okay, so I come over here, I don't know, every couple days and check their news out. They, they're really active with posting stuff in here, so that's what you obviously want to see with your crypto. That's huge, but if you get right on their website, you can definitely read into these articles a lot deeper. Okay, it goes through every single one of them here. They have an AMA that, let's see, did that already happen here? POW roundtable, be discussing the POW history and Kaspa. Yeah, I believe they already had that, but you can go there and check out all their news updates. It's pretty cool. I like going on the site anyway because you can go through and they'll tell you the tokenomics, how to get into mining, Kaspa if you want to. Mining is pretty, I looked into that a few times. I kind of wish I would have jumped into a few different tokens when I had the chance to mine them, that's for sure. That's a nice way to make some, not free tokens. It costs you electricity to run a miner, but it's a nice way to build up your wallet, that's for sure. Some of the miners, they use low electricity, and some of them use a lot, but you can get them all over online. I went in another video, I went and showed the mining, Kaspa mining, goes through their hash rate, circulating supply, the market cap, everything, the mining software. In case you didn't see that video, the mining pools you can get in and work together as a pool, and then you split the profits, the Kaspa tokens, mining resources, profit calculators. They calculate your electricity, your everything, how much you're running on the network, your hash rate and everything. So it's pretty cool. If you haven't checked it out yet, go check their site out. They got a really great site. And let's get on to the crypto bubbles here. This is for the hour. You can see a lot of the RSIs are getting to the top in this market. A lot of them are starting to pull back a little bit. For the day, a lot of green out there. So things are definitely, Bitcoin is, especially on our 4-hour RSI, has reset. I'm kind of watching that certain price level for that thing, which I'll go over it real quick here for you guys in a second. If you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button. Excuse me, I would appreciate that so very much. And in the link to the video, I do a lot of trading on KuCoin. If you're interested in doing any trading on KuCoin, there's a link in the video for 20% off your trading fees if you're interested in that. If you go over and sign up, normally you don't receive anything off of them, so that's a pretty nice discount. But the market cap for the crypto market is up 1.29%. Volume is down 12%. Bitcoin dominance is still dropping. It's down another 0.5% today to 43.9, which is good to see. That means the altcoins are taking more of the profit. And the crypto fear and greed index, we're still at a 68, and we were at a 68 yesterday. Here's your top 100 from CoinMarketCap. Casper, I've never even looked into this thing, not even sure what it is, but it's number 78 now. And Rocket Poll, that's another one I don't know much about, and I've been, in the crypto market for almost 5 years now, so I think these both are fairly new, I believe. 28 million and 35 million volume over 24 hours. Not a lot, I guess, but look at Shiba, 330 million, Solana, 300 million, over 24 hours. VeChain, I love VeChain. Yeah, so there's your top 100. A lot more red popping up on the side now. I just did a video a little bit ago. There wasn't as much there. But let's get back into this chart, guys. All right, we were talking about that wedge. Okay, unfortunately, we have broken down out of it. Now, I was looking for an ABC and prices up here. Okay, so I'm not saying that this is a legitimate breakdown, because I have seen fake outs many times, okay, where this thing will break down and then it will come back up in and end up breaking up the other side. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen at all. I hope you guys appreciate honesty. I don't know. Right now, it kind of threw me off. I expected that that A, B, C up and price up here, but that has taken that out now. That's out of play. So one thing that kind of worries me a little bit here, I'm going to show you, okay, because like I said, I would rather be an honest. I don't want to be a moon boy, and every time I come on here saying price is going to go up, price is going to go up. That hit that 702 right there, okay? That worries me a little bit. Back over here, it didn't even make it up to the 702. We had this wedge forming, and we have broke down out of it. Now, if this is a bigger, I'm just giving you some options here of what this could be. This could be an A, that could be a B leg, all right, and the C leg would bring us down. The measured move of that C leg would be down here. So it would also be the measured move, basically, of this wedge pattern. Pretty close to the same. So I'm not saying that's what's happening at all, but when the cards start rolling that way, you gotta protect yourself and watch yourself here. I'm not. I know I have a couple friends of mine where if they see a breakdown, they'll sell here and buy back down here. That's risky. You're risking, you're risking this being a fake out and breaking back up through to higher prices. So, me personally, I just hold it out. I've learned my lesson with that. I've tried that before, and especially if you're following a support line like this, and then you see the breakdown, and you dump right when that breakdown happens, thinking, oh, well, it's heading down here for sure, and then like I said, a fake out, and the thing will shoot back up through the other side, and then you missed out totally. You sold here, then you end up buying back up here, so you end up losing tokens. I've tried that before in this market. I got burnt with, specifically with Cardano during the last bull run. It started a correction, so I dumped as soon as I seen the break a trend, and it was a fake out. It went back up through it. Ended up costing me about, I don't know, 5,000 coins or something. It was a big trade. But anyway, that could be playing out here. Okay, now we got to look at these RSIs and see if we have any indicators here. And if you're charting this thing, watch for this thing. Okay, if it's coming down here, all right, if this is a breakdown, it's going to come back up here and probably retest this line, or retest right at this level, which would line up right through here. Okay, and it would confirm the breakdown and then head down. All right, so keep an eye on that stuff if you're charting out there. A lot of times these breakdowns will confirm, and you'll have a bounce back up, but then you'll have your the rest of the way down. Also, watch for this thing to break back up into support. Okay, these markets will they will mess with you sometimes. If we put this on the hourly, okay, we're getting our hourly bounce here. All right, I'm going to be watching these support and resistance line. We have a major one right there, okay, which was apologize. My neighbor going by on his Harley. Was major support through here, okay, then turned into it was resistance here, resistance over here, support, support. If it gets rejected off of here, okay, that's going to be your first sign that that this thing's probably heading lower. All right, so another thing that, all right, that hourly RSI, if we keep a look at these RSIs down at the bottom here, all right, our hourly is on the way up. Our 4 hour is reset, which is nice. That's what we want to see. Let's look at the 8 and the 12. The 8's almost at the bottom, and the 12 is heading towards the bottom. So, boy, what a mixed bag. Them RSIs are starting to look really good. You know, is this the reset and the pullback up through? I don't know. I really don't. It kind of threw me for a loop here, but the measured move of each of these, okay, if we get the breakdown, you're looking at this thing pulling back down to the 0.0226 area. If we get the break up, you're looking at 0.0463 area, okay, which would take out this high over here and give us a higher high. All right, so it's kind of a mixed bag here today, guys. I really apologize and for saying that, but it's kind of, it's throwing me for a loop right now. But like I said, first thing I'm going to be watching is, it's coming up to it now, you know. I'm going to be watching this resistance, this first resistance line right here. Okay, now hold on one second, let me pull this down just a hair. That's about perfect. Okay, so we want to see it bust back up through let's call it 0.0319. all right, our first yeah, if we get the 0.032, all right, we broke through this area, then we need to get back up into the trend up at 0.033, you know, call it 0.034. Then we're back in the pattern. Okay, like I said, I've seen fake outs in this market that I can't tell you how many times, a lot. That's what it'll do. The market's not here with you know, billions of dollars in it because it's that easy to read and that easy to figure out. This thing will play mind games with you, and like I said, I've seen many fake outs, many of them, especially on a you know, falling wedges. I see a lot of fake outs, and also rising wedges. You see fake outs all the time in the market, constantly. All right, so we're going to keep an eye on this. The Fibonacci, if we put a fib on this thing, you know, and I'm trying to just be as honest today as I can. Well, I'm honest with you guys every day, but as far as this price action right here, I'm just you know, we're down at that 382. You know, that's another thing that would give you a signal. If we break down through these fib levels, if we take out this low right here, you know, we're coming back, we're coming down here, as far as I'm concerned. All right, so if it breaks that 0.0273, you know, we're coming down here to 0.0227. So I'm going to be watching this thing like a hawk. You can bet on that. I have a lot of interest in this coin, as you know, just as much as you guys do. I'm a holder also, and I will be watching this thing like crazy. Bitcoin, it will give us somewhat excuse me, somewhat of an indicator also. Okay, and if we look at these RSIs on Bitcoin, let me get my other chart up here. It's a little cleaner. I sit and try to you know, figure these things out all day long. But anyway, the 1 hour, okay, it's getting a little bit of a curve to it. Okay, this thing is consolidating sideways almost, but what I'm watching for with Bitcoin is right here. Okay, I want to see it get through that 702. all right, if it don't, okay, then this thing is doing, that's doing this, it's doing an A. At B, it would come up to that 702, and then our C leg, it's doing an ABC correction. All right, we had our 5 waves up. Usually after that you have an ABC, and that's just the way it goes. 5, 3, and then we would have another set of 5 starting. So that's just the way these markets run. That's the way they go. And the measured move for that would be if this B wave comes up to that 702. Okay, our target would be down here for that at 29,677 roughly for our C leg. Okay, so I'm watching these charts like crazy today, guys. You can bet on that. And if something happens majorly, I will get back to you and update you guys as soon as possible. My Kaspa is one of my major holdings. So, all right, thank you guys. I appreciate you so much, and please hit that subscribe button and have a great day, guys. Thank you.